One. Hey, girl. Hey.
You were actually on note a couple of those
Well,
moments.
girl, I always hit a note.
A flat.
It's better than A sharp. So, bitch, how you doing, girl?
Oh no, honey, you've done many a sharp word, honey, that has cut many a hoochie.
How
That was
are
your
you?
nickname in high school, girl.
How are you? How are you, Miss Thing? What is new with you?
I'm
Have
good.
you
You
watched
know,
Canada Dress the Dragon
I
Mesa yet?
did. We caught up. We caught up. Um.
So who is my new? Who is the person I like now? Who is the person I like now?
On Canada,
Oh, Canada.
I was based off the last episode,
Yes, which was the fashion episode, right?
right?
Yeah, yeah. The yeah.
I would not Helena Poison.
Ugh, gross. No, Minnie Wang.
Oh, I thought you already liked Minnie
No,
Wang.
no, no. I thought she was just in it for the money, and now I think the
Oh,
last one kind of showed me that she wasn't. She's just boring.
I
like
love.
like
I
like
mean,
a
like
boring personality, like out of drag. Like
I tell you what, though, her referencing that Victor and Rolf fashion show from last year, I was very like gagged and
uh-huh.
impressed. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
like this isn't just funny. Like she's literally referencing a like the most talked about fashion moment of
Mm-hmm.
last year's haute couture thing,
Yeah.
and she just did it on the drag race stage. Like, holy crap, and made it funny,
Yeah.
which I was like,
Mm-hmm.
go girl, go honey.
Girl, pull your mic down a little bit because
Oh, it's that
you.
thing again, right?
Yeah,
That you were
there we go.
talking
There
about
we go.
before.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know, popping.
But
Since
yeah,
since you've decided not to get a real mic again, you've decided to stick with
you
this.
said I sounded better on this one.
Well, no, that's because your other one broke.
When the first time I said, let me try the headset, when you were like, no, you actually sound better. So I was like,
Oh yeah,
okay.
no, you sound good. You sound good. You sound good. I just no, it's the issue. I am so sorry for bringing my truth here. Okay, I am so sorry for bringing my truth here right
I
now.
would have gotten the other microphone if you had told me that. Good gracious. Literally, I would have been like,
Are you
oh,
excited,
this is
girl? You know the Gold Globes are tonight, right?
good.
Uh huh.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Ugh, I hate that I don't pay as much attention to these things as I used to, because then I find out after the fact and I'm bitter.
Well, you could go. You could just watch them. It's not like you're doing anything. It's Sunday.
I'm Sunday is when I usually go get groceries.
Girl, you can
Don't
Instacart
say
these.
Instacart. Please, Lord, don't say
You
Instacart
can
again.
Instacart these
I
things.
don't like Instacarting. It's not
Why?
because it's just part of it's it's part of my getting ready for the week. Like it's all
Oh,
part
I
of that
hear
whole
you. I hear
routine.
you. I hear you. I don't trust meat from
You
Instacart.
you know how weirdly routine based I get sometimes.
I
And
know. I know. I know. Just don't do it.
just don't do it. Don't eat this week. Don't have food. You know,
Girl,
all of that.
the thing is you could just like go
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Tomorrow I work and then I go immediately to Miami Beach.
Girl, you could just take an extended lunch.
That's not how the that, I'm a business coach.
You're a
That's not really how
businesswoman. You are
that's not
a
how that works. I hate you
businesswoman.
right now.
You are executive fish. You are executive fish, madam. You
Shout
do
out to
not
my
have
girl that
time for lunches.
shout out to my girl that gave us that expression, and I'm still so
Girl.
happy to use it anytime, anywhere,
Oh, girl.
anytime, honey. Executive fish all day, every
Executive
day, honey.
fish. Exec-
C-suite level tilapia, girl. C-suite level tilapia.
So you got a food planned for me whenever I come down? You got anything interesting
I got a
planned?
what?
You got a food planned for me whenever I come down? Got anything interesting got planned? I love doing this kind of shit to you because the face you make, you're like, I ain't got shit planned. We're just gonna sort of figure it out as you get where you talking about.
I mean, like for you, it's kind of a weird one because you have very specific food kind of things.
What do you mean very specific food kind of things?
Because it's like you're already in a place where you have good food.
That's true.
So it's
That's
not
true.
like it's not like you're coming from Statesville.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where that's why I always ask you, like, what are you in the mood for? Because you live in a place that has nice restaurants.
There is one thing, if it's possible, and I do not know if it's possible,
Okay.
to go to the flea market to get the ceviche.
Oh. Okay.
As long as there are others eating the ceviche from the flea market, that is the.
No, we should definitely. I think this will be This will be because of the time of year. It'll really be great for us.
And the hot dogs, because hot dogs are open now.
Armor hot dog. Well, I think they're open all year now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they have new ownership.
The hot dogs. I love a good hot dog.
Yeah, now that there's new owners. Yeah, no, we can definitely go to. Actually, that's perfect because I was wanting to go over to Yellow Green and get some pickles. So that'll be. And
I need
perfect.
I need to know what brand of liver mush you like, or do you have enough liver mush currently?
Is there enough? Is that a thing? Like, that's not a thing.
Because we're Niece's family, and I don't think you like Niece's that much.
Family eats Niece's.
Okay, I did not know.
We like Niece's. I mean, Mom usually gets Frank Courier.
Frank Courier, okay.
But apparently, there's some other brand that everybody's been talking about that I've never really heard of. There's now
3 brands of liver mush. I've only ever had Niece's. I think I've had Frank Courier's if they have it like the wherever you buy your liver mush
whatever
biscuits.
That third one is, like when I posted my little funny picture about it, like people were like, "Ooh," like talking about this third brand like it was like Rodeo Drive or something. I was like, "Is this like luxury liver mush?" Yes, please.
Girl, speaking of Po People's Food, did you know that we have a Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com/Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, babe.
Yes.
Did you know that we have another podcast?
We got a what?
That's right. It's called You Slay Me. It's a Murder, She Wrote podcast. Hey, Maim. Yes, I'm starting to enunciate now because Maim gave me hell after.
Girl, you were getting to the point where you sounded like you were three drinks in, slurring them words together.
After 5 years of this bullshit, I'm finally starting to enunciate.
I'm just saying, like.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have a website?
What?
That's right. It's mimsandmaim.com. You can go there. You can find out about us, where we're doing, what we're doing, who we're doing. Hey, Maim.
I ain't gonna find that out yet.
It's only one person.
But now.
Unless you dug on and followed all those drag queens.
I don't know what you're going to do when you get down here.
Girl,
I might lose exactly you up in the Eagle again. I'm going to lose you up in the Eagle. Be like, where's she at?
You ain't ever lost me except that one time I got lost in the bathroom and nearly ended up at the wrong side. Why does the bathroom do that?
Story of gays' lives.
Maim, do you know what I love?
I love a 5-star review.
And I didn't get one in the Eagle bathroom. This is season 6. Episode 11, Julia and Mary Jo get stuck under a bed.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the light went out in Georgia. The light went out, the light went out, the light went out, the light went out. And that is the night the light went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
What is up with these Seinfeld story titles now? I'm like,
God.
It's like Seinfeld and Friends just kind of ruined everything. They're let's give it funny titles.
Did you ever watch Agatha All Along?
No.
Oh, you haven't watched Agatha?
No. Remember we're having that thing about the Disney thing?
What thing about the Disney thing?
You don't remember the conversation we had where I said that I was done paying for a lot of different streaming services, and I said if we get Disney Plus, he's gonna have to get Disney Plus because
No,
I
you
get
never
all the
told
other
me
ones.
this story.
I did too.
No, you did not.
Anyway,
but wait,
it's been like an ongoing battle.
Don't you already subscribe to Hulu?
It's on Hulu now?
No, but like Disney Plus and Hulu can be packaged together for cheap.
Yeah, but you have to so unless something has changed recently, I can't package Disney with my Hulu. I have to literally get a new Disney Plus and add Hulu to that. It's very weird how they're doing it. Like I said, unless they've changed something in the last 6 months, like I looked into it and literally it was like, oh yeah, because they had the 3 packages with Hulu and ESPN
and Max.
And so I was like, well, I don't want ESPN. And so I was like, okay, so can I do it this way? And they're like, no, you have to start it over there and then add it. So I was like,
they now have one with Hulu, Disney Plus, and Max, all 3.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah. I don't have Max.
I feel like I would be caving. I would feel like I'd still be caving to what I said.
Well, girl, we're at Sugar Bakers.
Sugar Bakers.
And Allison got into a huge fight with somebody because they were putting up for their display. I had a time following this. Like she was at this place doing this thing with a display. Like we aren't a design house. I don't know where we're at. Vardy's, Vandy's.
I think it's more like a neighborhood design house kind of thing.
Yeah.
Small places in the South. Like we love doing that stuff.
Or like a Woolworth.
Don't get me
started. The Iredell County, the Statesville Museum. Did you know that Statesville has a museum now?
Is there an entire Ku Klux Klan section? Because that's half of the. That's half of the story of the town.
Song of the South. Zippity doo zippity. No, babe, no. It's but it does have the original Woolworth counter in there from Statesville.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Not the one from the mall.
Oh.
The one that was downtown Statesville.
So not the one that matters. Like the one that we remember.
I never went to Woolworth to eat. I can remember.
Oh, I did. They had good BLTs. When I was a really little kid.
Yeah, because they got real weird later on. It turned into a Rose's kind of place.
Roses!
Girl, I don't know if you've heard. Big Lots is shutting down.
Oh,
but wait, Big Lots is back.
What?
The dude who owns Rose's bought Big Lots.
Stop it.
Girl, there's a chance you could have a Rose's down there.
Stop it.
He didn't buy all of them, but he bought like a significant portion of them.
If he puts it where the old Big Lots used to be, it's very close to my house.
Girl,
I can go get my negligee.
Hey, girl, they're your size. Small.
My granny negligee, honey. Ooh. Oh, that's
girl,
gonna be good. Oh,
when a medium fits me.
Girl, I can't wait. And where is that? Ooh, it's right next to the Haitian grocery store too. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
So Allison's real like upset because they were going to put in like remote controls and like they've got ice skaters, remote control ice skaters, and they had to make their bottoms real big, like a Saturday Night Live skit. And Anthony's like, well, we could just put big sweaters on them. To which she said, well, that hadn't worked for you. I feel like that was a black joke.
I mean, it could be a black joke, but Anthony does have a fat ass. So, I mean, you know, it's not really, you can't really get around it. Girl, I bet that was popular up in Atlanta, honey. I'm gonna stop.
The right black dress herself, Anthony Bouvier.
Stop right there. Is that Miss Bouvier coming up in here? Okay, cool.
The L.A. Asian, the Asian queen of L.A.
Showing up at Charlie Brown's.
So girl, I know you watched the first America's Drag Race episode.
Yes.
Raven today was not in blackface, but was commenting on it. And she said, for someone who calls herself the Asian drag queen of LA, I've never heard of her. I've lived in LA for 15 years. I've never heard of her.
No. No. Oh no. Raven, why are you being so shady?
It was on the pit stop,
Raven, why would you be so shady?
which Monet now hosts.
Monet?
Mm-hmm.
Of all of the people to host Pit Stop.
So Anthony looks at her and goes, at least I have an ass. And Allison has been stealing his conditioner. Like she reaches in while he's taking a shower and grabs it. She's like, that's not conditioner, that's volumizer. And if you don't stop using it, you're going to turn to Don King.
That's not really how volumizer works, but that's...
So I'd like to go back. I would like to go back and say that butt joke was racist. I would like to circle back, as we say in the industry.
Let's just do it. Let's circle back. Let's put a pin in that. Racist.
Linda Bloodworth Thompson is trying to make her a racist.
Right. Allison, it wasn't bad enough to Allison. She's an awful person. Now we're gonna make her a little racist as well.
So Charlene is here. Carlene is here. Oh,
security.
And the woman who's hosting the Golden Globes is the woman that got Mick stole her entire stand-up act from.
Oh,
Nikki Glaser.
Her. Yeah. And she's funny too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that should be good because she's also basically an insult comic, so she will lay into those people.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to watch Ariana win something.
I don't know if she is up for. Yeah,
she's up. They're both up.
Yeah,
that movie's up for a lot of stuff.
Have you watched it yet? Don't worry about it. I do want you to go online and find, just because you can find it now because it's streaming. Yes. You could just find the YouTube video of Just Defying Gravity, all 25 minutes of it.
The first quarter of
the first quarter. The last quarter of the movie is Just Defying Gravity. No. No, then that'd be an hour and a half long. It ain't the full quarter of the movie, girl. But no, you need to just watch it and see how bad it is.
But everybody's so emotionally moved by it. I'm just
by the lyrics, girl. They're holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
Another weird meme that's been happening. I'm like, oh jeez.
Oh God. So Bernice is trying to pay for pay the cabbie with a fruitcake.
I would take it.
Fruitcake's horrible.
Now I got a couple that weren't bad.
My family used to because my grandfather used to work at the Sunbeam factory. Sunbeam factory, yeah. So they would get a actual legit fruitcake every year from Sunbeam.
Oh,
had a picture of the woman on it. And it was there. Bernice was trying to get the cabbie to go downtown so she could return their Christmas gifts. She bought everybody Thigh Masters. I know, right? And Carlene was like, Suzanne Summers said you could do this everywhere. And I started doing laundromat while my laundry was drying and I got kicked out. Have you ever tried a Thigh Master?
I did back then.
Yeah.
I can't remember who had one. Somebody had one
in
our family. Your mom had one. No, but it wasn't just your mom. Somebody else had one in my family
Everybody had them. Everybody had them.
I remember trying it. And I was like, oh.
Black, white, beige.
Everybody had it. That little cute little pastel color Thigh Master girl.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Suzanne. She was making money, honey.
She was. Well, Mary Jo's here. She's not late, apparently.
Oh, she not?
She's not. But she was at a store of some kind. I don't know. These words just pop out. The whole setup for this is we've got to get this them to Chuck's
like a
house.
thing.
Who
Some
the
kind of
hell's Chuck?
display.
Nobody knows until we get to Chuck's house. Like, there's
Yes.
no. I'll save this part for later. I apologize.
Like I said, I feel like it's kind of like a parade of homes.
It is. But who's Chuck? Have we heard of Chuck before? Have you heard of Chuck?
I didn't think I had, but we have watched a lot of episodes now. I thought maybe he had come up in that brief stint with Suzanne during the newscasting thing for a minute, but I was like, well, maybe I'm just reaching for that.
I mean, granted, I don't have the tapes because Hulu does, so I didn't go back and look because I didn't want to, Maim.
I don't have the tape. We can't do a playback. I'm sorry.
Because I'd have to go back in my history, then I'd lose track of where I was. It would start auto playing back on that episode.
No, we're not
Girl,
doing that.
I can't go through a whole nother 2 seasons to get back to where I am now.
No, it might mess up my watch history for Crime Scene Kitchen.
So, girl, do you want to watch Becker?
So here was what was hilarious, right? Okay,
It's
let me
all
go back-
Pluto for free.
Let me go back to the message because this was the hilarious part. So
Okay.
you sent me that message, right,
Uh-huh.
about what your husband said,
Uh-huh.
and then as soon as you said that,
Uh-huh.
right, you said, "I made my joke. You made your joke when you said LOL truth," and then you said, "I'll have the recording schedule for us." And I was like, "Wait a minute, is this?" Like when I tell you, I sat up on the couch like, "Wait a minute, is he being serious right now? Like what is happening? We're not watching Becker. Like
Why not?
what?
It's supposedly really good. And you like white people. You love Ted Danson.
I do love Ted Danson,
You
but
love Ted Danson.
okay, that's true. I do love Ted Danson.
You
I mean, I
like,
can't pretend.
and you know who the other co-star for the first 4 seasons is, right?
No, I don't. I
Did
never
you ever watch
Becker.
DS9? Star Trek DS9? No, you didn't.
I watched it, but I don't know the. I couldn't even tell you the actors.
The one who plays Dax, Terry Farrell.
Dax. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
After she was written off that show, she went straight to Becker and got written off of that too, because they were starting to be too much like a Ted Diane, whatever. Yeah,
I mean, that's how he is with almost every female
I
co-star.
know.
That's what happens on every show he makes.
I know, except for The Good Place. Kristen Bell was too young.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That is such a good show. That
You've
is
told
a
me
good
that
show.
before.
You never watched The Good Place? Oh,
Okay. You all right?
Oh.
You gonna be okay?
yeah, I'm
Are you
fine.
having orgasm?
Girl, that's not how I say. You know, it's
Not a grizzly bear, girl.
dribble, dribble, dribble.
Gribble, 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 gribble.
That was what we used to make fun of at the bar. Like, if you've ever watched bear porn, dear listeners,
Dear listeners,
the bears are men just like you and I, but
are they? Except for the smirk.
so at the point in the bear porn where things happen, dear listeners, they make this guttural grunt.
Because of bear porn.
Because it's bear porn, but then
Part of the branding.
then the
Oh, no.
the
Emission,
the ejaculation does not ever coincide with the sound that was made, so it's always a ugh. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm sure they've gone through many takes at this point.
You're gonna get us. We're
but
gonna get
but
barred
younger,
from the
thinner
Eagle.
twinks don't have this problem. Also, it's faked, so it's
We're gonna get barred from the Eagle for this comment. Got
Girl, they're
one
on so
bear is
much-
watching. One bear is listening to this, and they're gonna report it over.
You-
Like,
Big Sister Maim ain't a bear anymore.
You right, girl. Come on down.
She an
Yes.
otter.
Come on, honey. You better do an otter. She a senior otter, but she an otter girl.
You know what? She could still crack them shells on her belly. Well, and make some fabulous earrings out of them.
Oh,
Oh, God.
cat.
So Rusty was there, and apparently Biddy and Monty and all these people who I did not keep up with their names, they have a pool that they've set up with ice skaters at this thing, and they're like, people are worried. They're worried that there was some espionage going on, and that the secret. Oh God, I dropped my pen. That the secret is out. Grab another pen.
Speaking of the secrets out.
Well, Rusty's here.
Hey, Rusty.
And as he walks by, Bernice says, "Moon alert, I need to put on my eclipse glasses." Puts on her huge sunglasses. I did too, but at the same time,
I have so many pairs of those now.
I'm tired of them making fun of Rusty.
I feel like
I thought after the
beaten
last
that
episode
joke
we
to
wouldn't do
death.
that anymore. Like,
But it doesn't make any sense. It's like you guys have beat that joke
Yeah.
into the ground.
Well, you know, maybe they're trying to find Allison's replacement already.
Rusty. I would have loved something like that. Like, oh man, that would have been great actually.
Well, Rusty offers them a key to the house that this shit's being set up in, which is Chuck's house. Chuck, dear listeners, it has not been established yet, is an anchor man in Atlanta, and he's a ladies' man.
Atlanta.
And he's a ladies' man.
Yes. Meaning he's on society pages and things like that.
Yes.
I'm sure.
And
have in
he has
Atlanta.
a lot of women over, which I didn't catch in any. Did you catch this before this point?
Which part?
Like that he was a ladies' man?
Not really.
Okay. Because everybody's like, are y'all thinking the same thing we're thinking? You know, which is to go over. And Bernice is like, yes, one of us had sex with Wilt Chamberlain, and I think it was me.
We know it was you, Bernice. We know, girl. Miss Bernice, honey. Bernice Clifton.
Bernice
First
Clifton.
of her name, honey. First of her name.
I need to pause it a second.
Okay.
We're back. So, girl, we're at Chuck's. They all decide to go Chuck's.
Hey, Chuck.
Julia's like, I don't feel right being here. So they decide to look around very quickly and then go home. Rusty's like, hey, the one place you can't go, it's locked, is the bedroom. Only person who has a key is Chuck. He's got a safe in there. He does not like people in there. So do not go into the bedroom. They go upstairs, Julia and Mary Jo, and the bedroom's unlocked. So they go in and look at it.
They should not be in there.
Because Chuck is such a ladies' man. They want to see
Wink,
what
wink.
his boudoir is like.
And it looks like a Southern woman's bedroom.
It does, girl. It does.
Like it looked like platform bed or what, an elevated bed or whatever you call it. Like
dust
every
ruffle.
little thing. I was like, wait a minute. Is Chuck a ladies' man or like a ladies' man?
So, Chuck's home, girl. Rusty's like,
No.
oh no, Charles has arrived. Charles has arrived. So Anthony's like, we need to get out of here, girls. Come on down. Hurry, hurry, girls, ladies. Speaking of, you heard Project Runway's coming back with Heidi Klum, right?
Shut up.
It's going to be
for
on
real?
Freeform. So you'll need to get Disney
Wait,
Plus
it's gonna
back.
be on Freeform
Yes,
now?
girl. Oh, wait, no, I actually think it's going to be on Hulu. I think it's showing on Hulu afterwards.
Girl,
So-
you almost gave me such a headache just now. Like I was like, free. Wait,
It is,
wait,
it
wait,
is going to be on
wait,
Freeform.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is Tim coming back too?
They have not said Tim Gunn's coming back.
Because they had that other show on. I guess the Amazon show didn't do well.
The first two seasons did. The third season. I mean, how well does an Amazon show do?
I mean, that was why I was concerned about it in the first place. Because I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, I when I watched it, I liked it and I
Yeah.
appreciated it, but I was also like, this is not the same as Bravo. Like, this is
No.
not going to ever have wide
Well, I mean,
appeal.
part of it was they were in the middle of suing Bravo.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah. Like they fulfilled their contract and then sued over because they were produced the show. They sued over being moved to Lifetime. They didn't want to be moved. So
Oh,
yeah. They sued for breach of contract. So that
oh,
is part of the reason they went to start something new. Yeah, girl. As
I
they
did not know
started,
that.
yes, girl. Her and Tim Gunn sued the shit out of them. It was because it was Harvey Weinstein's company.
Go figure.
Yeah.
His tendrils are in everything. Oh, that sounded terrible.
It's true.
It-
And then those people that said no, he fucked over. Where we
God.
at here? Well, so they tried to hide. Mary Jo and Julia are trying to hide. Where should we go?
Yes.
Where should we go? Under the bed. I don't want to go under the bed. Under the bed. I don't want to go under the bed. So Mary Jo shoves Julia under the bed. Well, Chuck and the weather girl are here. And he's like flirting with her, and they're talking about food and how their flight to Bermuda got canceled. They're all very happy about it. They have jams of the world in her bag if they need to eat something later.
Yes.
And well, they start fucking.
Well, I mean, is that what it is? Or
Yes.
is it just Chuck.
Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck.
Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck.
That's what we hear multiple times. Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Oh,
was
Chuck.
Everything to me. Because, I mean, it was just, it just it really did, like, put your brain back to, like, old school,
Yes.
like, 80s and
Yes.
90s Skinamax, like,
Yes.
all of these terrible, terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, we're at Sugar Baker's. Anthony is worried.
what is he wearing?
Well, he did, the ladies didn't show back up. Like
Oh, they left the girl.
they left
behind.
them there. They're back at Sugar Baker's, but Mary Jo and Julia are up underneath this bed. They don't know they're up underneath the bed, but they're there. And Allison says they just need to take the rap on their own because we do not need this for Sugar Baker's.
Yes.
Anthony calls them with a voice that's with his voice, his little silly female voice.
Yes.
And he's like, "Who is this?" Case. Heather? Rachel? Cilantro? Well, gets off the phone, off his private line. It's his private line, girl. You can call me
private line.
anytime on my hello private line.
Oh, that's the
Call
one
me,
thing
call
I
me.
would. One day, I think if somebody asked, what is like the one thing you would love to hear? I would be like, D-Light is coming back. Like, just to see what that would be like of them coming back into
Girl,
like the
you
modern.
have seen her. DJ, you know exactly what that will be like.
No, I don't mean her alone. I mean all three of them because Tawate still makes music. He's releases music all the time in Japan. Like I still get his stuff on Spotify. So
I mean, technically, so does she. What was that?
singing at your cats does not count technically.
Grooves and high. Look, she's still getting a residual for that.
Girl,
I'm not
she's still
saying. I'm
good,
not
'cause you know
saying
they play that
plural.
stuff. They still play that stuff everywhere. So you know she's
They
doing
do.
just
They
fine.
do. They do.
She's doing. I'm sure all three of them doing just fine.
Just fine. Woo! Just fine.
Come on, Mary J. Yes.
Yeah. I love doing that song with the little
I know you
blue
did.
kitten
You
wig. Oh, I
used
loved
to-
it.
You used to be in pure joy doing that song. Pure joy. I remember distinctly, like,
And then I would do the dance mix to listen. And like people, it was a parking bark. But people threw me money because I would go through it on the stage.
girl, you were going through.
I didn't look like I was going through, but I was going through it.
No, you look like you were going through it, honey.
Well, girl,
If you knew you knew you were going through it.
I just need you to listen. It's what I've been saying for years.
Girl.
To the song.
It's in your heart.
Within my heart.
Melody, honey. A melody.
It will start, but can't complete.
Oh, I hate you so much sometimes.
The whole song's playing through my head right now.
Yep, that's why I said what I just said.
Oh, God. Well, then he hangs up the phone and it's, oh, Chuck. Well, the weather girl goes to the bathroom and Jennifer calls. And he says, yes, you're the best. And he has this like canned speech of like touching face and loves wrinkle of the nose and blah, 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 blah.
I wish he had been more handsome.
Yeah, well, it's always the scuzzy ones that kind of do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. So they decide to go and eat, but they're going to have more sex first. Oh, Chuck.
Oh, Chuck. Oh,
Chuck. Hello, Charles.
Oh, Chip. Oh. That's after 2 a.m.
That's the show we could do next. Eric Estrada's Chips.
I would not be mad.
Oh, please don't make me.
Don't promise me a good time.
I didn't. Girl, I promise you, I didn't.
Like, if we don't get through like one crazy 70s show, like we're gonna have like we have to
Chips
pick
is from
one.
the 80s.
Was it from the 80s? I thought it started in the
No,
70s.
Chips is like when we were real young.
So it felt like the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, yes, Chips.
Everything was still like covered
American
in pollution.
drama series from, you're right, it's from 1977 to it lasts for 6 seasons, 1983. So it's kind of straddled there. Okay.
Yeah. And then he left there and went back to do telenovelas.
Telenovela.
Made a lot of money off of those things too. They were happy to have him. Eric Estrada.
So we're back at Sugar Bakers, and Allison says there's only one explanation. It's been 8 hours, by the way. It's been 8 hours, girl. And Allison said there's only one explanation. And Carlene's like, they started dating Chuck. Well, Anthony and Rusty show up. And apparently, Bernice was in the front yard in the nativity scene. Like I didn't notice this before. She was not there. But she could blend in anywhere. She always tries to blend in her surroundings. So she was in the nativity scene. My guess is she was standing on top like this as the angel.
That's me. Yeah. Or the donkey.
Well, you know, if it was an ass, it should be Anthony.
What an ass. Fine Georgia peach.
Just like, it's in Gaffney, South Carolina, girl.
Hi, Gaffney, girl.
It's the water tower in Gaffney, South Carolina.
My God, triggered.
Oh, God. Well, so we're back at Chuck's, and they're finally going to go eat. He locks the door on the way out. Mary Jo and Julia come out from underneath the bed, and Julia absolutely loses her mind.
She's like, pretty brilliant.
We can't hear one more, oh, Chuck, I will kill someone. And she's like, and I am starving. Where are those jellies of the world? I felt very seen by this.
You would.
Because I know that the one... So, my dear sweet grandmother, every morning, she eats the same thing for breakfast.
Every morning?
Toast with butter and jelly.
Every morning?
Every morning. Different kinds of jelly. She has, I kid you not, 30 jellies.
of the world.
Well, kind of, yeah, because I buy all of them from World Market.
Because you're such a good grandson. Oh, look at that mush. Oh, he's such a good grandson.
Oh, God. Well, so Mary Jo calls Anthony on the Hello Happy private line. And like, she's like, hey, Anthony, can you get us out of here, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Julia takes the phone and said, no one must ever speak of this. No one must ever know of this. And Mary Jo says, and we're never watching him on TV again.
This was actually one of Julia's funniest moments in a long time.
It was the hair disheveled, like having been up underneath.
Kind of pacing a little bit crazily. Yeah.
So they get off the phone and they're like, Anthony gets out of here. So they get off the phone. And when they decide, whenever they come back upstairs, they're going to just knock them out and run. What they're going to use to knock them out? The jellies of the world. Well, there's a phone call, girl.
Hello?
And it's Heather.
Who's Heather?
It's another one of his little special ladies.
Oh, Lord.
So Julia picks up. She says she's her personal secretary, and she goes into the whole spiel that he always says and hangs up the phone. I hate men like this. I really do. And you're supposed to, right?
Yes.
Did you ever have game?
What does that mean?
Like going out to a club or a bar or something and talking to somebody randomly to try to sleep. No, you definitely didn't, because I know at least one or two people who would have totally slept with you or dated you, and you just didn't. So you did not even realize it was happening. Okay, I got that. We're good. Never mind. Answered my own question there.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I didn't even understand how the mechanics of it worked.
I mean, you do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't know that you're doing it.
Yeah, apparently, like that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And you part of the thing is you accept people being genuine and not having ulterior motives, but everybody's got a little bit of an ulterior motive, especially at a bar.
You taught me that really well. And, if I learn nothing else in life from you, that's the one thing I learned. It's like, because sometimes you would be genuinely concerned, like, girl, like,
yeah,
you need to be careful because you are not. This is not a good territory for you.
Yes.
So,
yes. I mean, you can explore it if you do. If you wish, but this is in the time before prep, so...
I mean, we discussed how few
What'd you say?
I've had. I said we discussed before how few sexual partners I've had in my time on this planet.
17.
So. Right now, Big Sister Maim is like, that ain't true. Like... I can already hear him screaming that ain't true. I know that for a fact. I don't even know, but I know that ain't true.
Or are we talking about different? I was talking about some total number of times.
I can't.
And now Big Sister Maim's going, that's believable.
Oh, that sounds right.
Now that you got the clarification, that's believable.
Yeah, a couple of times to lock it down, a couple of times to keep it fresh, a couple of that's right.
And then once a year, once you're married. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh so hard. I apologize.
Why are you apologizing?
It's too late.
It's too late, girl, to turn back now.
Oh God. So
funny.
So Lolita and Thumper are returning, girl.
Come on, Thumper.
So they go back under the bed and they nearly forget the jellies of the world. So they take those down with them. And then the key is up on top of the bed. So they grab it and bring it down too.
Yes.
Well, girl, it's later on, and the doorbell has rung.
Who is it?
It's Nigel Betancourt.
I'm sorry, who's that?
He is the attaché to Bermuda.
Oh, why is he there?
Well, it's Anthony.
Oh my God. I totally did that guy.
I know. And his vice diplomatette, Carlene Mon, who is doing a fake Jamaican, not Bermudan, but Jamaican accent.
A beautiful fake Jamaican.
So Anthony's hamming it up, basically tells Chuck, hey, I have your bag here. That is their secret documents in that bag. We need to switch bags.
Yes.
Could you please go get your bag? So Chuck goes upstairs. Oh, and he needs an American to witness the transaction. That's why Carlene is a Bermudan.
Carlene. Yeah, what was it? She said something, and I actually had to rewind it because I was like, I'm having trouble actually understanding her fake accent because she is like, too much.
So he goes upstairs. He looks at the bag. It's his stuff. He comes downstairs, and he's like, this is all my things in the bag. And Anthony goes off and says, how dare you? How dare you assume that the Bermudans who helped end the nuclear crisis, the Cuban Missile Crisis, and this and this and this, how dare you think they can't just put replicas of your clothes into that bag? How dare you? And if there's and we all need to leave now. Every person in this house needs to leave right now. And then you just see these two individuals in in red blankets running through the downtown or through the downstairs. And he said, that's another thing that's just happened of extraterrestrials being sponsored by the KKK. Do 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 do.
So weird.
Do 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 do.
You forgot the last Chuck.
There was another Chuck? What last
Remember when they're standing there at the very end and he's like, well, that was weird. And he's like, I've never wanted you more. And they start doing it. On the presents, girl. On the presents. So ridiculous.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you find yourself a Miss Georgia Wild?
I'm actually going to give it to Anthony this week in his suit. He looked really nice in his suit this week. Yeah. Like that was a good color and everything on him. So I like that he's really starting to like step into that I'm actually important thing now. So we've been seeing him more in suits, but this was a particularly good looking suit this week.
It was. I'm giving it to the jellies of the world.
You're so
I mean, they were in a nice little basket. They were all I think they were Bon Marie jellies. So, decent quality.
Stop it.
Did you like this episode, Maim?
It was silly. I appreciate when they do silly because they haven't done silly in a while. I did like it. Okay. This one. It was silly. It was stupid silly.
It was okay. It was better than bad. It's good. Everybody loves a log. You're gonna love a log. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. There were parts that were good. The lead up was horrible. Like the exposition they did.
The beginning was weird.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was almost like thrown together to justify the second half of the episode.
Yeah.
It would have been cool, in my opinion. We don't do a rewrite every once in a while, but what would have been cool is if the episode had started with you hearing moaning, oh Chuck, and the camera fades up to like their faces under the bed. Yeah. And then we have to backtrack into like how do we end up in that place? We don't do
in media race in designing women. That's not what we do. That is not in all of the episodes. That would be such a departure. But it does feel like there was a completely different, that the end part they filmed a completely different episode with the end part, and they kept the end part and created something at the beginning to get to the end.
The first third really just feels like they're just trying to justify this really funny moment. Which, I mean, the second 2/3 was funny.
Yeah.
But the first part of it's like, we're not going to explain what this thing is that we're all competing for, and all of this. Like, we're not. They don't explain any of it. They just plop us in the middle of it as if like we know about it already.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Now, if they had said it was Design House again, if they had said
like
that,
if they had just said this is Christmas Design House, we're
right,
done.
and
We're
like,
there. We
like
gotcha.
their competitors were over at Chuck's house setting up something, you know,
But
or
girl,
something
they ain't
like
never
that.
being invited back to Design House.
No.
After Suzanne burned it down, she didn't actually burn it down, but
she did. I mean, she didn't technically burn it down, but you know, I forgot it. They should. That would have been a really great revisit.
Yeah.
Right. Like with the new girls, to have like a new Design House with the new girls.
Yes, that they absolutely like destroy as well.
Yeah.
Like have this happen in Design House. Have Chuck be like doing something bad in Design House with the weather girl. Like he's the reporter there, and it's like all four of them are caught in this room.
I would have loved that.
The two were spying. The two were just going up there to have sex.
I would have loved that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been really good.
Yeah.
That would have been actually excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Maim, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Hello, dear listeners. It's me, Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can find me hosting. That's it. Hosting karaoke around Miami Beach. Mondays at the Gathering Hotel, and Thursdays at Kill Your Idol.
Ask her when she pitches.
Oh, I don't like you right now. Actually, Sunday Funday is coming back up again soon too. You'll find all that stuff out at I'mYourAuntieMaim.com, and over to you, Mims.
Hey y'all, I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at thedivinemissmims.com. Hey Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have Patreon?
What?
That's right. If you go to patreon.com/Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. It's called You Slay Me. It's a murder she wrote podcast. Hey Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have a website?
What?
That's right. It's mimsandmaim.com. It's where you can find. Oh, hold on. My puppy's up here. Let me pause it just a second. All right, I'm back. And Maim, I think.
Jace.
I think. Did you know we have a website?
What?
That's right. Mimsandmaim.com. You can find out where we are, buy some merch, etc. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, Maim. And we still haven't gotten a new one because we are still showing that Christmas thing going
Christmas
on.
Stuff. We're still doing Christmas stuff.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Maim, did you know our dear listeners can reach out to us?
What?
That's right. They can send us an email at mimsandmaim@gmail.com. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Then why don't you say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.